my name is Ihor and this is a Techno Break. When it comes to the modular synth in a small case, modulation sources play a critical role. You need to have a good variety of them in a small footprint. So today I'd like to make a little exploration of this module. This is MIDI 1U from Intellijel, a MIDI to CV converter. Its job is quite straightforward: to receive MIDI from the source, in this case it is a Digitakt, and convert it into the controlled voltage for patching the modular. It has 8 outputs: clock, reset, gate and trigger. Gate and trigger receive information from the sequence, and then 4 outputs which can be used as modulation sources. And today, in today's break, I'll try to utilize this as much as possible. So for today's compact setup, I have a Digitakt with drum samples. Also, it's going to be used as MIDI sequencer for the modular. I have a modular, of course, with Basimilus in the middle of everything, filter and the reverb, and the Octatrack. And the Octatrack set up in a way that track 7 monitors the Digitakt, track 6 monitors the modular, and track 5 can record 2 bars of perfectly quantized 2 bars from the modular, and then I can fade into track 5 from track 6 and listen to the recorded version only, and then fade back into the live version of modular. So sort of like live looping. And track 1, 2, 3, and 4, they set up in a way that they also can record a perfectly quantized loop. But then I just can, for example, introduce volume on each of these tracks, and then they keep looping these 2 bars. So yeah. And yeah, that's pretty much the setup for today. Let's start patching. So first things first, we need to set up the Digitakt in a way that it can control the MIDI module. It can send the information there, and it's quite straightforward. I'm gonna go into MIDI A, track 9 or MIDI A. Everything is disabled right now. What I need to enable is channel. It can be any number, let's say 13. I'm going to enable mod wheel. It's going to come from the mod output. And in the filter section, I'm going to enable value 1, which is going to be CC value coming from this output. And yeah, pitch information and velocity information will come from these 2 outputs. So we have all the outputs ready to go. The only thing is we need to teach this guy the CC message. We need to send the CC message or any MIDI information so that it can learn the CC number and channel number and stuff like that. Simply press learn button and send CC information. Done. So right now if I trigger 9, it triggers the trig and gate as well. So yeah, simple like that. What I'm going to do as well, I'm going to copy track 9 and paste it into track 10, 11, and 12. Just in sake of I need more LFOs, because Digitakt has just 1 LFO per track. I might need a couple of them. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, okay, let's start patching the modular. First, I'm gonna put the trig output from MIDI into trig input of Basimilus. Same goes with pitch. Then, of course, the outputs from Basimilus into filter, and from the filter into the reverb. And now I need to be able to, yes, hear the sound here. Nice. Let's put some trigs on track 9 or MIDI A. And then utilize the pitch variation. Maybe not like this, but let's put it higher. Yeah, like this. And now something like that. Again, I'm not going for something complex. Nice. Let's try to utilize mod output as the envelope. So, and in that case, it's going to be like I'm gonna use the LFO of track 9. Destination will be mod wheel. And then, yes, then the shape, it's going to be exponential, trigger mode 1, and then introducing depth. So I'm gonna put this one attenuator into the max and then control this with depth. Nice. Maybe some reverb, some ducking of the LFO. Nice. And track 1 is a for kick drum. Let's put maybe a little bit less harsh. Nice. Yeah, maybe clap. Whoa, man. Way shorter. Darker. Nice. Also shorter. Maybe this one longer. And for the clap, maybe a little bit of reverb. Velocity. So with velocity, I'd like to do a nice trick. Basically, utilizing it to modulate the morph. And I'm gonna go into track 9 again, reduce the velocity to 0. So it remains where the knob is. And then on some tricks, I'm gonna introduce more velocity so that it's gonna move the knob a little bit, kinda. Yeah. Yeah. This one, I think. Nice. And the last CC thing, output, I'd like to utilize to slowly move, open and close the filter like that. That, yeah, let's put it here. Then I can start controlling it with the, yeah, maybe I can go to track 10 and control it here with this guy. But the only thing we need to do right now is to put LFO on it. But for LFO to work, you need to put a trigless trig, and then LFO goes to CC value 1. Speed, let's do 16 by 8, it's fine. Yeah, and then increase depth. I'm not sure if it's moving. Okay, normal trig is fine. So over 2 bars. Let's record this one into track 5. Now it's recording 2 bars. And now it's playing the recorded version. Let's add some other thing. So basically, let's record this one into track 1. Now it's recording. Now I can remove this volume and introduce track 1 volume. And now I think it's time to add some, maybe some like super saw sound. But I'm gonna remove all this modulation stuff and also go and clear the track triggers, track 10 and track 9. Remove all the modulation. And now track 9. Maybe I can use C4 trig or C5 and do a super saw here. Whoa, that's not a super saw. And then let's do 2 bars for track 9 and put 1 trigger at the really beginning. Like this, I guess. Now maybe a little bit less harsh. Maybe with some filter. Again, docking is enabled on track 6. Let's record that into track 2. Recording. Again, I can remove this and go and introduce track 2. And maybe some high pitch stuff with reverb. Track 9. Second page. I need to get back with pitch. I think that's pretty much it for today. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and let me know in the comments what do you think about it. Consider subscribing to support this channel and have fun.